everyone has equal right to say what they want to say. Yeah. So there's this new trend that is on social media now. It is that of some group of people. They've started cropping up, and their work is to talk about May, which is not a bad thing. Yeah. But what they are saying does not make sense. I heard one saying May is doing too much. Is she the only one that has access to travel abroad? Is she the only one that brands have signed? Why is she acting like she's the only one in this world? Well, like I said, not just one person. Some couple of, these people have started cropping up here and there. They've started showing faces, and their job is to castigate. Their job is to say things that don't make sense. They said she's just traveling here and there, and every time she wants to show that she's well dressed, every time she wants to show that her life is shining. Is it because Peter Edochie said that she's the success and the backbone of her former family, as husband and wife? So what is she even all about? Who is she? What school did she go to? Is she the only one that God created? We started seeing this new trend. And like I said, everyone has the right to express themselves how they want to. But we know the truth. We are not doing this because we have been paid. No, not at all. We can see it. We can see it. And we cannot deny the truth. And like I've always said, no blogger or social media analyst decided to jump on this for more than maybe 1 or 2 or 3 videos, because Yul Edochie is not really that important even in the Nollywood industry, apart from his father's glory. But the industry has moved far ahead of even the father, but he is still someone who is respected. They created the foundation. He's part of the people who created the foundation and the system on which Nigerian Nollywood movie industry is now sitting on. If you think Nollywood is only viewed, particularly in those days when multiple movies were produced like every day, back to back. If you think, go to the Caribbean, you will see brown-skinned people loving, apart from Africans in Africa, watching and loving these movies. So back on track. But before we proceed, like and share this video, subscribe to this channel, turn on the notification bell. It's very important, very much important. If you're new here, let us grow this channel to 100K. Please like and share, and if you want to encourage this channel more, you can tap on the thanks button right there, the one with the love shape. So as I was saying, this new trend started when she traveled to the US and did a little stint in Europe. She went somewhere, France and Paris, all of that. This trend started, and I didn't really bother about it. Why should I? Everyone is free to express themselves. They say, oh, she's doing too much. She's the only one that wants to take pictures and videos in government house. She wants to show that she's connected here and there. They started saying a lot of things, and I'm like, okay, it's okay. There's no big issue about it. Now, there is something that they pointed out. They said, and of course, Yul Edochie was also pressing and pushing on this, saying that May neglected their children, and she's traveling here and there, gallivanting right, left, and center, neglecting that he wants those children. Obviously, we know he can't keep them. He needs to be free to move around. He's broke, and those kids, they are going to see more. And I think May will be stupid to allow Yul Edochie to have access to that, to those children with Judy Austin, dangerous woman. Even when she did not have access, we know what happened. Can't believe she could, just poof like that, RIP like that. Terrible. Now, they started lambasting her ever since then. Obviously, Yul Edochie is also behind this, and we know Juju Austin is also behind it. They started lambasting her, saying all sort of terrible things like, oh, she neglected those kids, she left them, Yul Edochie should take legal action against her, blah, 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 blah. They started saying a lot of things. Obviously, most of them, they do not understand what applies in Lagos State as regards this. Now, the eldest is old enough to be by herself. There is another one that is, kind of not, is just 8 year old or thereabout. He's called Zayn. He is a young boy. And we have another one that is not too young and not too old. Now, these kids can be kept with relatives. I mean, the two other, they can be kept with relatives. Now, that aside, she is supposed to go for business in Benin, Edo State, Nigeria. But that trip did not go as planned. She already, packaged herself and to go and advertise, to go and make money, to go and build her life, to continue the remaining part of her life that she kept under lock and key, all because of you, Edochie. Just to make you, Edochie, feel like he's a man, she reduced the light and energy in her. Now that she's shining, of course, bad people, they have started saying words that we all know are not true. Jealousy is what we can smell. Envy is what we can smell from it. And if they want to go extra, speaking words that will put them in jail, they can as well continue. You know how Sarah Martins, Judy Austin's friend, had to quickly apologize, all because she created a picture including Judy Austin as if they are all one family, polygamous. Anyway, so since she realized that there is so much talk out there, and of course for the love of her son, and knowing fully that there is so much manipulation in the spirit, she had to put a stop to the trip to return to take care of the last child, Zayn. Because she does not want to take chances. She does not want to allow, some wicked people manipulate the system, manipulate certain things to now, they will say, oh, it's because she left those kids, like we've been saying. She traveled to do business. It's all about money for her. She wants to get money. She wants to show you, Edochie, that she's richer, she's far better, she has business acumen, she's a great woman, she's a success, she's the backbone. That is why. So, as a conscious woman, very conscious of her environment, she, they say once bitten, twice shy. So she knows that there is a possibility that these people could strike again. Judy Austin is not yet quiet. She's not silent. If she has the opportunity, she will finish the whole family so that she and Yul Edochie know the promises that Yul Edochie gave to her back then. Promises such as the house belongs to me, it's my house, it's my car, it's my this, it's my that. Do you know how long I've been working in the industry? I am Odogu in the industry. All of those lies, when you look at people from outside, you probably will not see enough. What you will see is the glit, the glees. You see shining. You see luminous things. You will see them as prosperous, see them as great people. But when it's like, let me give you the easiest example. You look at your pastor, your religious cleric, your leader in church. You see them from outside. They come to church clean with their wife, children. They preach. If you want to know if they are human being, most of them will tell you they eat and drink tea with God. They speak in a way and manner that you will be like, oh my God, these people are, they are saints and everything. Live with them. Live in the same house with them. You will realize, live with them for a while. You will know that they are human beings like yourself and that they are not exempted from error, mistakes, weakness, etc. So, Judy Austin was only seeing Yul Edochie from the outside. Oh, they are the biggest or one of the biggest in our Asaba movie industry. This and that. She saw all of that. She has no talent. The only role she knows how to portray is that local. She's normally, that is what she is. That local village woman, uneducated, that's all that she does. In fact, go and watch her movie. That is all. That is the only role. And how far can you go with that? If you want to roll, you have to move with the likes of Mr. Ibu. But, that is not selling. Now, people want intrigues. People want suspense. They don't need some local, that's what she does. So she needed someone that will constantly give her movie role, put her on the, on the pathway of it. She saw Yul Edochie as the star, glory, like someone like, oh, he has a house in Lagos. Lagos is like, oh, on the island of Lagos. Wow. If I can corner this guy, that's it. And Yul Edochie also being a greedy person, he has been doing these things all over. I don't think it's only Judy Austin. Well, it's okay. That's his business. But this one that he took, this one that he decided to bite, the kind of glue that Judy Austin placed on it, Yul Edochie, you are going nowhere. And I like that. I'm even in support of it. People even said that they are ready to contribute money to make sure that you stick with Judy Austin. Stick with her and allow May to breathe. Let her breathe. Let her breathe. Let her fulfill her destiny. I've always said this thing, that a man and a woman, as boys and girls in school, sitting in the same classroom, not back in those days when women were only prepared to stay in the kitchen and in the other room. No. In your classroom, say the truth as a man listening. In your classroom, back in those years, haven't you seen girls, young ladies perform much more excellent in academics than you as a man? Haven't you seen it? So if they can perform perfectly, excellently in academics, and also perform in other spheres of life, such as management and some other things, I'm not saying men do not have. There are certain attributes that God has deposited into a man naturally, just like women have also. Now, what I'm saying is, if a woman can manage a business, manage a company, be the head or create company, CEO and all of that, if she can. So what are we saying? Why won't May also shine bright like a diamond and fulfill her destiny as a human being on earth? That's it. It's as simple as that. Fulfill your destiny. It's as simple as ABC. So what do you think about this word? Drop your comment, like, and share. See you in the next update.